episode of Season 2 here on F1 2017. Now, I am furious, mainly because in Practice 2 and Practice 3, our car was looking really good. We qualified 11th in P2 and 10th in P3. Now, the problem I've got is that we switched to our fresher component. We switched to our fresher component in season. Well, no, not in season. In the bloody qualifying. You know, thinking, yeah, you know, this is going to help us push us up the field. And unfortunately, because I was trotting around the house and doing this and that, I got back with about 3.5 minutes left to go. And what happened was I basically came out the pits as everyone else was. And I ended up fighting with the bloody Force India of Sergio Perez on me flying lap. So I had one shot to get it right, and I didn't. And we qualified 18th. I am fuming, because we could have been up there. Oh, excuse me. We could have been up there. Well, you could if you want, Ian, mate, you could always find a way of having two screens. You know, having Pos on one and me on the other. Who knows? Ooh. Give it that. What is qualifying going to be like? Is there going to be even more penalties here that are going to help us push us up through the field? Let us find out as we enter the final race of this 2018 season, because it's the second season. We are fifth once again. We were fifth in... Where were we last time? Brazil. We were fifth in Brazil. We came home 8th. There's going to be no rain to help us here. And obviously in Season 1, we crashed out here. So, is that going to happen again? Or are we going to be able to... Oh, I don't know. Just the fact that... Actually, I do need to turn it down a little bit. It's going to be cloudy. We're on a 2-stopper, which seems about right. Let's get on with this race, shall we? I'm going to skip the formation map in a sec. Oh, Van Dorn, interestingly enough, is on the Super Softs. Now, if he could stay out of trouble, he has a chance here. Now, guys, I'm slightly concerned. 5 lights in Abu Dhabi, it's go. Why is it daytime in Abu Dhabi? Shouldn't it be evening? It should be a lot darker than this here. But our final race in season number 2 is underway. We kept our 5th position. We go up the inside of the Williams, and that's us into 4th. Oh, Bottas is as well. He actually did look like for a minute there we were pulling away. Let's not forget that Williams is fast in a straight line, so without DRS at the minute, it can hold back Valtteri Bottas. Now we're in 4th. I'm not quite sure how this race is going to pan out, because let's not forget we've got corners that flip you up in the air. Yeah, you know, you've got the sausage curbs. You've obviously got the fact that our car doesn't really have that aerodynamic grip that like cars like the Red Bull would through these sort of sections. So we're gonna be struggling. There's no doubt about that. But you know, if I can finish here, I'll be happy. And they want us to finish above 17th. I'd like to think that's possible, but again, is it? Now, I didn't realise, guys, the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta has dropped as well. So, once this stream's over and I go to bed, I will be downloading that. And I will be, hopefully, playing it at some point tomorrow. And I may trial streaming it just to see what it's like streaming multiplayer. Now, I know for a fact that, you know, I do tend to struggle. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, let's try and make sure. Does Verstappen make the same mistake here? No, he doesn't. It's interesting because he just stopped and I had no chance of really doing anything. Fuel is plus 0.13. That's not really what I wanted it, really. I needed it to be a lot higher, especially around a track like this. I felt okay through there. Not quite the grip I wanted, but lap 2 out of 55, we're in 4th. And I do believe at some point we will be running lean to try and build up the fuel, which means some guys are going to get away from us, so we need to decide when we're going to do that. You know, can we try and get ahead of Verstappen and Ocon before that happens? Trying to look for any little gap I can find. This definitely seems like probably one of the weakest parts for me around this circuit. We were 45.5.
DRS is now available.
Had to take that one then, otherwise we weren't gonna be close then. Right, DRS is open. This is where we'll see whether that Mercedes or Bottas can get past. But once again, just shows you the actual grip that blooming Red Bull has when getting away out of the corners. We hit the brakes early so we don't slam into the back. Just gently pressurise, come out through there. Feels fine so far. Can we stick with Verstappen? I'd like to think we can. Brakes very nicely. Feels good so far. Gonna make a move here. Up the inside. That's Verstappen dealt with. We're up into 3rd. Can we keep up with Ocon? Or have we given Ocon the breathing space he needs to get away? In the last race it was Sainz that we gave the breathing space to and he just ran away with it. So much so that he nearly finished on the podium. We're out of DRS range, which is unfortunate. And Williams is still in front. Trying to see if I can pick up any form of slipstream off the back of that Force India. Oh, hello. What's happened there? Someone spun? Yes, there is. Someone has spun. Once again, 2 laps in a row. We're gonna find out who it is. I'm really interested. Who looks... I'm going to ride on board with Vettel because I think it could be this battle here. I didn't realise Vettel was this far down. In fact, both Ferraris are this far down. Now, the Ferraris look like they're the faster car at the minute. No! Oh, it's Lance Stroll! Is it Lance Stroll or is it Massa? Let's have a look. Oh, they just tap and around goes Stroll, and that is unfortunate. Stroll had a great start to the race, and unfortunately, he is now going to find himself towards the back end of the field. What a shame for the youngster. Stroll clicked someone else. Oh no, someone else did it previous lap. That's why. That's why this, he's got someone for company. This does mean though that Bottas is going to absolutely zoom up to the back of both me and Max Verstappen. In fact, there he is. There's the proof.
So the gap to our teammate is 11.0 seconds.
Quite the exit we wanted through the final corner. If I had to lift through there, I felt like I was going wide. That definitely looks like it's less than a second. I don't think we've got the DRS. No, we haven't. It's slightly frustrating. I think we've got enough engine power to stay in front of that Red Bull, you know, which is quite interesting because I hadn't realised we've built up that much speed to stay in front, you know, of a leading car. The Red Bull is technically a leading car. Upgrade it a bit, and it's every inch the worthy opponent for the likes of Ferrari and Mercedes. Actually, I'm happy to fight for every position here. It's another cloudy day here in Abu Dhabi. It was like this on the Friday. Explains why I could see the green flag. It was because it happened right behind me. Well, not behind me, but behind Verstappen. Slight lift, but we still go wide. 1 full second behind. Is that just enough? Quite sure it is. No, it's not. Oh wait, yes it is. We've got DRS. Hit the brakes nicely. Just clock curb a little bit. We're a little wide there than I wanted, but we've still got DRS, so we'll close in on Ocon at least. When is it asking us to pit? I've not checked that. It's lap 16, so in 10 laps time. At some point in this race we are going to have to fuel save. Unless safety car or anything comes out. far too wide there. That's another Red Bull. It's Daniel Ricciardo who's coming up to the back of us. The car does feel okay at the minute. I don't know whether it's just them not saving power, which is why they ain't, you know, all over the back of me. Yeah, we lifted twice there, so do look like we are getting closer though to Ocon, which, you know, is good. Verstappen has DRS on me, so that should keep him in front of Bottas, but Bottas will have DRS as well as the Mercedes straight line speed. So I reckon he is going to pass him at some point, and I don't think there's any sugarcoating that. But all this is allowing Daniel Ricciardo to come into play. Now my record around this place over the last couple of times I've been here has been quite bad. 2016, one of the last times I was here, I crashed out battling with Lewis Hamilton. I'm going to make the similar move here happen. Oh. The problem I've got now is I ain't going to have that DRS cushion. What? Do I have the pace to get away from these guys? We're already 8 laps in, 15 seconds behind Hamilton. Hamilton is so OP, it's a joke. Oh, got the line all wrong there. So we're not going to have DRS, so we are going to struggle. At the minute, we seem like we're okay. DRS doesn't seem that effective. And let's not forget, both of our moves have been outside of DRS. Interesting. So we're not in the red at the minute, so don't feel like we need. Yeah, I don't feel like we need to worry about going into lean through that section. It is definitely this part of the track where I will use lean mixture, and then as soon as we come around the final corner, I'll up it back into standard, and we'll try and get going once again.
Okay, gap to leader, 18.6 seconds. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Let me think. No.
Understood, copy that.
So welcome back. Hey FIFA, welcome to the stream, buddy. Ocon once again looks like he can't quite do anything about us, which, you know, I'm quite happy with at the minute. Well, I reckon if it was Bottas, he'd beat all of us, but we are dragging Perez and Vettel into this fight as well. And so we're not going to lie, we are slow. We are slow. There is no sugarcoating it. But I think Ocon's slow as well. I think that's the issue at the minute. But I don't know, because Verstappen, how's Pos doing at the minute, FIFA? Like I say, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're wondering who I'm talking to, like I said, I live stream this. So this is basically a live com, and so I'm talking to various people who pop into the stream, say hi. Obviously, I've got my regulars as well. FIFA Norway is one of them. So FIFA, how is Pos doing? Hamilton now 20.6 seconds in front of me. That felt nice. That one felt nice in particular. I quite enjoyed that one. Gone wide at the chicane. Not the chicane, it's the hairpin. Does that give us better traction? Oh, I don't know. Ocon is a lot closer than he has been. Just about be okay. I wonder what that Ferrari's going to be like though, because like I said, the Ferrari is the fastest car now. It is faster than Mercedes. Oh shit. Definitely seems like Ocon is the one holding everyone up.
22.0 seconds.
Oh, lap 11 out of 55, and this is really good at the minute. Yeah, fuck ads. I know, I can't stand them. Welcome to the stream, Wasbeck. Ocon, this is his first move on me. This is his first attempt to move since I passed him. I think he's up the power now. Got my inside. Bottas has passed Verstappen. Oh, for God's sake, you're killing me. So many other cars use that line, and it is ridiculous that we can't use it. Right, okay, is Max Verstappen? Yeah, Verstappen's been passed by Bottas, and so that is why he's there. We were doing alright, and then all of a sudden, just coming out of that hairpin, Ocon's all of a sudden decided to up the ante, shall we say, which is slightly frustrating. We've still got 5 laps on these tyres, apparently. But Ocon's going up my inside into turn 1. Still there. Right, everyone's turned up the wick now. So I've had my fun. This is where, you know, the real challenge begins. Right. Yeah, before Ocon wasn't closing on me, so he has definitely upped the the speed in his car. Oh, that one felt nice. That one felt really nice. Can I stay ahead? This is basically going to be battling now for 4 laps. Something I don't really want. Got to cover the inside line. I'm just about keeping on point with the fuel. I say, guys, I think this is going to be another Mexico situation where cars are going to pit before us, jump us, and then we're basically just going to fall further and further back. But whilst we're here, we're going to give it our all. It's all we can do in this. Like I say, hope, fingers crossed, this is our final race for Sauber. So if it is, we want to give them a good send-off. And we're running second in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Hamilton's away and gone. No surprise there, really. Quite the exit we wanted, I don't think. Ocon's right behind us. I need to make sure I don't leave him any room to go up my inside. If he's going to go anywhere, it's going to be down the outside, which is exactly what he's going to do. And Bottas is through. Bottas is up into 3rd place. So Ocon has been dispatched. Defending Bottas is going to be a lot harder than defending off Ocon. Even if both cars have got Mercedes engines. But here we go. Here's the proof now. Surprised he didn't try and make a move up my inside. But there we go. Those are the brakes. Raikkonen doesn't do fastest laps. Raikkonen's got clear air. He's about to join this battle. Out the hairpin, hopefully get at least some good track. Oh my word, absolutely nothing I can do there. All I can do is just try and get his slipstream and sneak back up the inside. I'm going to give it a go. Bottas locks up. That helps us. Thank you very much, Valtteri. He's still there though. Now who gets DRS? He does. Let's say 40%, so these tyres are done. Theoretically, they are done. So they're giving away pace all the time. And I believe that's Bottas in the pits. Bottas and a Ferrari in the pits, so I'm being jumped by at least 3 cars at the minute because I don't plan on... This feels like Mexico all over again. Let's have a quick look at the comments, see what's going on in the chat. Let's have a look. How is Abu Dhabi? It's light. Abu Dhabi is light. It shouldn't be light. Like I say, where's the night sky? Ocon, once again, being a thorn in my pesking side. It's Ricciardo who's in front of Verstappen, so I reckon if Verstappen's pitted, I'm going to do exactly what I did to Bottas. Just go down the inside, take it nicely, make sure he can't get back at us. Open up the steering, get going again. We're doing alright at the minute, we're doing alright. I mean, we've got no grip, we're slow, we're probably not going to score points, but we're having fun. This is what it's all about, guys, having fun. Probably going to be lap 32 that they'll probably want us to pit.
Hamilton has just entered the pits.
Hamilton is in the pits. That's how far he is ahead. That is how far Lewis Hamilton is ahead of us. I believe, yep, Ricciardo pits.
Okay, the pit window has opened. Pit window now open for you. Our gap to our teammate is 26.2 seconds.
It's Lewis. Way and gone. That's where he is. Right, so that's the first time I've noticed 0.1 on the fuel gauge, but we gain fuel down the straight, which is good. So we're not battling on this lap as well, so this hopefully will be a nice clean lap.
You need to pit in this lap.
I know, I'm pitting, don't worry, I'm not making any mistakes. Basically, season 1 I always tried to override the tyres and basically just ignore the strategy and just keep going for as long as I can, which in the end, you know, proved to be so costly because I'd be so far out of position that when I pitted it just made no difference where I was. This is where we're going to pit now, guys. Ocon continues, interestingly enough. We're in the pits. Oh, are you on the Xbox Wazbek?
Go, go, go. Okay, you only have to stop once
Oh,
now.
Ricciardo's already in front of me. Bottas and Vettel have already jumped me. Perez has jumped me. Right, so I'm in the red now, so I will have to run lean through the final sector, which is not really what you want to do. So we're running lean, see what that does for us. Right, let's see, we'll go running standard. Is that Ocon coming out of the pits?
3.4 seconds.
It is.
Behind is 2.5 seconds.
And we're in front of Ocon. So we'll move up into 8th. Very cloudy day here in Abu Dhabi. It's not going to rain. Perez is pulling away. I admit, guys, I do feel a little disheartened, but I said I just need to make sure that keep my head up, just finish the race. That's all I need to do. And the final corner looking nice so far. Do a 44.3. Now it's nowhere near the lap times of like Lewis Hamilton and probably the majority of the cars in front of us. But it's our lap. That's what we've done.
Gap to car in front is 2.6 seconds.
So is it lap 32 he wants us to pit? It is. Then we'll have 23 laps on the Super Softs. Probably 22 because no doubt we'll get lapped by Hamilton at some point, providing he doesn't retire. So just need to keep an eye on that fuel. As long as it's above the red, we're okay. I do feel like I can't push as much as I'd like to because I'm kind of hampered at the minute by the fuel situation of the car. Oh, we're in the 43s now. That's good. Ocon's past Massa. That's because Massa's in the pits. So Massa was... We've got on. Oh, or is it behind us? Behind us, I think it is. It's out. Safety car is out. Lean mix.
Maintain positive delta. Some information on Ocon. They are out of the race.
I've been waiting for as well to help me build up the fuel, because obviously through that last sector, well, through the last sector here, because obviously that's the end of the second sector. I go through so much fuel through these corners, it is quite unreal.
Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
So we just need now to make sure that, you know, we get the fuel balance right. Now the question is, this is going to bring Hamilton back into play, and Hamilton was one of the first to pit, so for God's sake, will you just go down already? what this does as well is bring everyone behind me into play as well. And it's alright and whatnot, but like I say, I mean, I think I've got both Red Bulls in front of me, a Ferrari, both Mercedes, so to be honest, the only car I need to worry about is Raikkonen. So I feel like I can fight off Palmer, I can fight off pretty much everyone, because I've got Palmer, Hulkenberg, Stroll and Massa, who are back there as well. I've got 2 Toros as well. That's an important fight. This is going to help look after my tyres a little bit more as well. Oh no!
Overtake it. Overtake the safety car. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we'll risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Right, so Hamilton was already in front of the safety car. Don't know what's happened there, because it did look like at one point they were all behind it. Hamilton that far ahead. Wow. No matter, like I say, I think this will help us to because like I say, it's not going to rain, so come on, we're down already. Once again, it's play catch up with the safety car. Ocon was having such a great race, such a shame that it was brought to an end by a failure. You'll be so disappointed with that. Now, is the safety car going to kill anyone? Because the safety car does tend to do that. A problem we've all got is Hamilton is all the way on the other side of the circuit. Safety car pits, which it can do. Yeah, we're still going to be nowhere near. Now, obviously, I don't mind because I'm in breathing space. I'm running in lean because there's absolutely no point in trying to catch up with the others. I'm just going to be held up, so I can run my own little bit. Let's have a look and see what people are saying in the chat. Okay, Wasback. So let's have a look. I will add you after this race. If like I said, just make sure if you're still in the stream when it ends, just please remind me. I don't want to forget. Once I get to Russia, if no one upgrades, I might be #1 on performance upgrades. Sweet. Well, like I said, once you get to #1 as well, you get extra bonus as well. You also get 750 resource points every now and then from your sponsor, which of course 750 points, that's going to go, you know, so far. That's really going to help you out here. Like I said, I'm running in lean, so I am looking after these tyres, so I may extend this stint depending on how bad my tyres are. Maybe to lap 40, I don't know. Look at that, Hamilton is just coming down the long straight, DRS straight. I mean, I'd like to think that, you know, the safety car would slow down so Hamilton could pick everyone up. I wish they would sort that for this game. Kimi Raikkonen's been disqualified.
Let's get ready to go racing.
Okay.
The safety car is in this lap.
fact, Kimi
When the fifth
Raikkonen
accelerates,
was in front of
remember,
us.
there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, so both Ferraris were in front of me. Right, if that's the case, I want to get right up behind Perez.
The car behind has a drive-through penalty to
Oh,
serve.
come on.
Drive-through penalty.
They say the car ahead has a drive-through penalty. Really? Here we go. Everyone's gone.
Okay, clear.
Right, okay. I've got a nice little gap to Jolly and Palmer. We're in 7th. This is looking good. I wonder why Raikkonen was disqualified. So we've got 3 laps without DRS as well. Right, so Palmer's pitted. Whether it's for a drive-through or whatnot, I don't know. And we've got Carlos Sainz behind us. Quite a long way behind us, actually. Would like to think just about pull this off. Now, I don't know whether I don't know whether to extend the stint because it's about lap 35 instead of lap 40 and just do 20 laps on the supers. Hamilton's pitted. Oh my god, Hamilton's pitted. What has he done? I don't understand that strategy from Lewis.
So the gap to our teammate is 40.4 seconds.
This is really interesting stuff. I don't know what's going on here. Perez is leaving us. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do there. Tyre wear, 24%. I'll try and go to lap 35 on these guys. Well, it's the first time I've seen a safety car in a long while. Oh, definitely ran wide there, that wasn't good. DRS is now enabled.
DRS is now online.
Like I said, guys, if you're new to the stream, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content such as this. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is the same as the Twitch page, so you can catch up with the season so far. Like I say, this is the end of season 2, 2018 season. Hamilton dominated the championship from start to finish. We've scored. We scored 29 points at the end of season 1. We are on 58, I think. So we, like I say, we've doubled the points that we scored. I mean, obviously we got the podium in Canada as well, which was just absolutely brilliant. Hamilton, in fact, is a very long way behind. Did Hamilton get a drive-through? I don't reckon it was a pit stop, you know. I reckon it might have been a drive-through for Lewis Hamilton. Anyone in the pits? No. So we saw, if any of you guys watched the American Grand Prix, you would know just how quickly Hamilton closed us down. It's going to be a very similar situation here. All right, so let's have a look at let's have a look. Welcome back, Ian. I hope Pos did all right. I'm back. Just had to see the end of Poz's race. One penalty away from Pod. What's Pod? Or do you mean points? Like I said, guys, thank you for coming back. You know, I fully appreciate. You know, you started watching Poz's race, so you decided you'd finish. You know, I fully understand that. You know, and thank you for coming back to me. That means a lot. But basically, a safety car came out because Esteban Ocon had a failure, which was so unfortunate because he was doing really well. And I mean really well. And under the safety car, Kimi Räikkönen got disqualified. Now, I have no idea what that could have been for. And like I say, guys, look at the radar. That's Hamilton behind us. Hamilton was leading by a mile. The safety car wiped away his lead. And then a couple laps after the safety car came back in, he pitted. Now, I don't know whether that was for tyres. If it was for tyres, to me, it makes no sense. But a drive-through, however, is indeed a possibility. Because I heard someone have a drive-through. But I don't know who it was. Now, it could have been the car behind me, Jolyon Palmer at the time. Again, I don't know, and it's really eating up at me that I don't. So we are hoping to get these tyres to lap 35, then do 20 laps on the super softs. Guys, points could actually be a huge possibility here, providing we keep it out of the walls. Yep, fair enough. That was always going to happen. Oh, because of the penalties. Oh, I bet he's devastated. Oh, Pos. unlucky. Sorry guys, I'm just really, I'm doing a co-op with Positively Vlad, and obviously I'm good friends with him, you know, outside playing F1. You know, and you know, I wish him well. I always do. And the fact that he had a good race. Now, in his race, he decided to go on softs after a safety car. Now, should I have done the same thing? I mean, completely different track, completely different situation. But I don't know. You just think, you know, what if? Because clearly, after a bit, the ultras around here just don't work. They just die completely. And I'm now about 6 seconds behind. Yeah, 5.8. So I'm near enough 6 seconds behind Perez now. I'm not falling back too much, but obviously, you know, being in the Sauber that I'm in, I am always going to be falling back. Because I haven't got the aerodynamic grip to keep up with everyone else, and I haven't got the speed in the car. Now, after this race, I will, if we do move, I will look and see who is the next worst car. I don't want to go down to McLaren because I feel like that would be a step back. I mean, at the minute we are technically the worst car because McLaren did bring an upgrade to this track. The only difference is we're so much more. We have so much more engine speed than them, so we're always going to be ahead. I don't want to go to McLaren and find out that I'm basically going to have to focus everything on bloody engine. So that, I mean, if I go to Toro Rosso, that's going to be pretty much the same thing, but Toro Rosso have the aerodynamics and the grip to survive that. That's what I did in Season 1, I hit that wall and it was race over.
We're approaching the pit window.
Someone's in the pits. It's Perez. Perez pits. He's going to put the supers on. That should be Sergio Perez to the end. What are my tyres on? 38%. I've got 5 more laps on these tyres. I feel like Perez is gone. There's nothing really I can do about him. So, basically, just gonna make sure I get to the end of this Grand Prix on tyres that ain't gonna go boom on me. Fuel is staying quite stable as well, which is good to see. The only time it went into the red was when I came out the pits. Now, obviously, at the pits here at Abu Dhabi, it's the little tunnel section. It goes down, and then you basically come up under the track. So obviously there you're pressing the throttle and whatnot, and I don't know, it was weird. The fuel went into the red, so I had to use lean for a lap to get back into the green. And yeah, obviously then the safety car came out laterwards, which means we could save more fuel. Now I don't want to burn these tyres. Hamilton is 7.8 seconds behind me. Lean, am I? No. You can bet, guys, I will be fighting Hamilton as best as I can because I've not had a fight in a while. Bottas is in the pits. That's how far they are ahead.
Bottas is pitting.
There's Bottas, you can just see him. I ain't going to be able to do anything about him. That'll be him to the end. So Bottas has kept with the strategy. He pitted a lap before me. No, he didn't. He pitted about 2 to 3 laps before me, actually. Let's have a look. Thank you, Pos, for hosting me. Oh. Unlucky about your race, buddy. Unlucky. But 4th place, you've got points, first race of the season. Just look at the positives, man. Look at the positives. Be that positively glad we know you can be. Right, I'm beginning to think that Hamilton did actually make a pit stop. Why he put the ultras on, I don't know, because he's cost himself victory. There is Lewis. So we're going to go for another 4 laps. Yeah, I want to get to lap 35, spend 20 laps on the supers and just bring this car home. You know, keep it out the walls. It does actually look like it's slowly getting darker and darker here now. Like I said, guys, if you are new though, please do hit that follow button. Who's that? That is Ricciardo coming out of the pits. So Hamilton has to make another stop because he hasn't put on the super softs yet. Oh dear. He hasn't put on the super softs. Ricciardo already up my outside. Go away. Yeah, so Hamilton, I don't understand the strategy. I really don't. Right, is Ricciardo going to be a pain in my ass? Let's have a look. Which direction is he going to go? We're going to fight him because, like I say, I've not fought anyone in a while. I'm going to try and hang it round the outside. You're probably wondering there's absolutely no point in fighting. Why not? I'm not quite sure who he said had the lead then. I thought I heard Grosjean then for a minute. But no, I don't reckon it is. It's either between Vettel, Verstappen. The third can't be. Oh, it's Bottas, duh. But Bottas is already pitted, so Bottas is the net leader at the minute. Like I say, this is the lap it wanted us to pit. Let's have a look at our tyres. 47%, so we can keep going at least for another couple of laps.
17.9 seconds.
There's Verstappen. Oh dear, this is going to be a very similar situation here. No, Verstappen has the grip to stay in front of us, and Ricciardo is going to be absolutely fuming that we've allowed his teammate to either stay in front of him and also we're going to get DRS off Max as well. Yoink. Well, Hamilton would be right behind us now. Defend the inside line.
Okay, car ahead is now running the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car ahead.
There's a Mercedes coming up behind, isn't it? That didn't look like a... In that light, that didn't look like a Mercedes. It's not. Has Perez caught up? So Hamilton's pitted. I think Hamilton's pitted. And Perez is right behind us.
The distance to the leader is 16.1 seconds.
So Hamilton's going to get the undercut on us. We'll be pitting at the end of the next lap. I can't help it, I just enjoy fighting. Oh, we've gone wide at the hairpin though, that's gonna... Bloody hell, Ricardo. Okay, Ricardo's going to be even more miffed off with me now. We've allowed Perez to get through.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit.
No, I'm pitting on the next lap. Now, I'm not quite sure where we are regarding strategies compared to everyone else. Now, we're in 4th at the minute. We are ahead of...
Vettel's leading the race.
Vettel's leading, okay, so we need to ignore that.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.1 seconds.
And so we've managed to stretch out the tyres after the safety car period. Does mean our tyres are going to be looking nice by the time the race ends compared to everyone else's, providing they don't pit, which they probably will. They'll probably get to a certain point and they'll be like, right, we're safely ahead of me, let's pit in, put on a fresh set of boots and go again. There we go, there's the sheer power of that Mercedes engine. Oh, hello. Why did he close the flap? Perez is through. We're pitting this lap anyway, so we'll find out where we are compared to everyone else. I'm sure Ricardo will be glad to see the back of us. Here we go, guys. This is us making our pit stop. Our final one of the 2018 season, hopefully, providing we don't make any more mistakes. There we go.
Go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Right, this is us coming out the pits. We are in 7th place, and I'm hoping we can pull away from Kvyat. It's nice to be on grippy tyres again. So we held out for as long as we could. So we're 3 tenths. We pulled 3 tenths away from Kvyat over the course of that sector. Does look like Toro Rosso could be scoring points here. Nope, still 3.6, so too bad. Slight gentle lift. Right, so the thought, we may actually have to complete the full distance in this race now, because obviously Hamilton was way out in front before. Safety car annihilated that. That was Vettel who's way out in front.
The gap behind us is 3.6 seconds.
Just trying to find ways of pulling away from Kvyat. Hoping I'd have a bit more of a buffer than this.
Our gap to the car in front is 11.7 seconds.
In fact, Kvyat is in the pits. And it's Hulkenberg who's next. Now Hulkenberg seems to have mirrored us. He's on the same... I think he pitted when we did. We just need to focus on our job at hand. We're in 7th. Looking good at the minute. Got 17 laps left of this Grand Prix. Is this a quicker lap? Yes it is. 43.4. Yay! Night has fallen across this Abu Dhabi circuit. I think we were 17th in Bahrain. We were 6th or 4th in Singapore? I don't remember. So we'll have a look at the results after the race. Hamilton absolutely zooming away from us, which is
Okay,
kind of to be expected.
teammate, 52.2 seconds.
We are 52.2 seconds in front of Pascal Wehrlein. Hulkenberg is catching me at a rate of knots. We've still got 15 laps left of this Grand Prix. This race is not over. Like I say, we will fight for every position. Last time I was at Abu Dhabi on F1 2016, I was leading thanks to an ambitious strategy, and I got taken out by Lewis Hamilton and retired. Season 1 on this game, I just smashed into the wall, lost my wheel after having no pace, so it was a race I was struggling in anyway. But to go out at the final race of the season like that probably cost me a move, if I'm honest, to another team. So obviously season 2 spent at Sauber, and we've done really well here. The car obviously has much more power, much more grip aerodynamically than the last time we were here. Hulkenberg is on a charge.
The gap to the car behind is 5.4 seconds.
I mean, there's a nice gap, big gap behind Hulkenberg, which I think I can just about manage. Let's have a look at the race director and see what's going on in the world. Vettel at the moment is leading, with Valtteri Bottas second, Max Verstappen third, Perez is still in front of Ricciardo, Hamilton sixth, who's probably going to close on those guys like wildfire, Hulkenberg 8th, Sainz is 9th, Grosjean 10th, Kvyat 11th, and then Palmer's Alonso's 12th. That's interesting. If anything else happens, could Alonso be on course to score points? Of course, my teammate's nowhere to be seen. Ooh, like I say, man, when it rains, our cars do tend to come alive. Like I say, that was one thing I haven't managed to do at Sauber: win. Probably unexpected because, you know, we're in a Sauber. I got a podium in Canada, can be happy about that. What is our fuel doing? Between 83 and 84, so it's doing alright.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
I know he's 21.8 seconds in front of me. Oh, we went wide at the hairpin. Don't need that, you really don't. Definitely feeling the pressure. I think one of the main reasons that drew me to this car when the game came out was, if you look at the car very carefully, you know, you've got to look at it in a certain way, and it looks like a 1996 Ligier. Basically, it was the car that Olivier Panis won his only Grand Prix in. It was obviously the last time a French driver won a Grand Prix. And I think that was one of the main reasons why I chose it, because it is a beautiful looking car. Now, of course, over the course of these 2 seasons, we've upped it very slowly here and there, giving it new parts. Perez is pitted. As Perez come out in front of Hulkenberg, oh, they're together. I'd imagine that the Force India would, because he's got the grippier tyres and the faster engine, if I'm honest. Let's have a look. There they are. Open to 6. Can we hold off Perez for 12 laps? I had a feeling Perez would be pitting again, because it just seemed like it was too early. Now the question is, will Ricciardo need to pit again?
Our gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
Obviously, I don't know whether Ricciardo caught and passed Perez and pulled away. All we know is that Perez is pitted again. Slightly wide there, it'll be okay. In fact, Hamilton is right behind Ricciardo. Here we are again to have a battle with Sergio Perez. This could be a very familiar battle depending on where we end up next season.
Gap to car in front is 24.9 seconds.
Whew. Ricciardo has been passed indeed by Hamilton, so Ricciardo drops down to 5th place. So, battle is on with Perez. We ran slightly wide going through that final corner, which gave Perez a bit of a look. It down the straights. think Perez is doing the same thing. He's turned in a tad too early. He's too far behind anyway, so we can knock it down to standard. Got 10 laps left of this Grand Prix. I am not going to make it easy for Sergio Perez or Nico Hülkenberg. Pressure is on. Just need to make sure we don't make any mistakes.
Okay, gap ahead is 25.1.
Ah, that's the only thing I hate. That is the only thing I hate. Right, let's try that again. Now, I don't know whether to run rich down the straights. Get off the curb. I'm gonna have to now, but Perez is already right behind me. I have to say that was a nice comeback move, if I do say so myself. Just put it back to standard now. Oh, Perez and Hülkenberg having a go at each other. Yeah, you two do that. You two do that. Just lift off the engine slightly. Turned in a bit too deep there. Whilst I've got the fuel, I can afford to burn it. Tyres 24%, so they're fine. Oh, look at Perez, you maniac! I be like 5 laps down now, please? Behold the battle in the desert. The problem is this is going to bring the rest of the points players into play, like Carlos Sainz, Kevin Magnussen, Roman Grosjean, and really finding it annoying that that's the case. Hulkenberg has got back past Perez. Is the engine okay? Yeah, engine's fine. Right, Hulkenberg has the Renault in the back of the engine, so fingers crossed he shouldn't pose as much as a threat, but he is closing in on me, so I think everyone's pretty much running a rich mix at the minute.
Seconds.
Perez doesn't pass Hulkenberg, that's interesting. So the minute I'm backing everyone into everyone. Kind of story of my career at the minute. Berg's he's thinking about the move. Ultimately, Perez's decision to pit once again and ending up behind me has proved quite costly at this minute. Minute? What the hell's a minute? Minute in time. But we've got 5 laps left of this Grand Prix. That Bumblebee is getting closer and closer. Slightly wide there, that will give us poor traction and allow them to close up a bit more. There's not really any, well, I say there's not really anywhere to pass round here, but Perez certainly gave it a go a few laps ago, didn't he?
The gap to the car ahead is
Hulkenberg's up my inside because we've got poor traction coming out of that final corner. We're going to hit the brakes. Can we just turn across him? We try, but he's still got his nose in. We're going to have to lift. Take a quick breather. Let's see that. Feels weird to be a fan watching it. It's refreshing. Don't blame you. How do you think I feel being involved in this fucking Titanic? Ow. Hulkenberg goes up the inside, trying to do the flick. Hulkenberg is not going to give up. He's going to try again. I'm going to defend the inside line. I'm not going to allow him through. He's going to make a move. It's going to have to be down the outside. Give him room. And Perez is back past. Sergio Perez back past now with 4 laps remaining. What a Grand Prix and what a season this has been. It's definitely been an eye-opener of a season.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Perez is... Oh, Perez is through! Perez! He brake checked me!
You knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor.
I'm sorry guys, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? He brake checked me. I don't agree with it. He shouldn't have brake checked me. He had the corner, fine. He was right ahead of me. And he stopped. I'm not sorry guys, I'm not standing for it. I expected it this time, so I lifted off. Perez is through. Gonna get DRS, that's gonna help us. No, you don't. Will we still get DRS? Will we get a second bite of the cherry? No? Okay.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Hulkenberg down the outside, or just try and outbrake him, which we do. Oh, we gave Perez a fight as good as we can. He came out on top on the fresher tyres. The much fresher tyres, should I say. We pitted on lap 32 for these tyres. No. We pitted on lap 35 for these tyres. He re-pitted round about lap 42, I'm going to say. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 42. Left remaining. Technically 3 laps actually, when you think about it. Next year I want to be in a car that can hold off the challenge of Force India, at least. Here comes Nico once more.
Okay, the gap behind is 6.1 seconds.
Do run wide, but we keep our car there, so he can't really do anything. Tried flicking out, hopefully, to keep him behind us. Didn't quite work as we wanted. Oh my god, Hulkenberg thought about the inside.
Gap to car in front is 4.2 seconds.
What a tough Grand Prix this has been. I can tell you now, guys, I'm exhausted. Don't remember the last time I completed this race. Oh yes, Sebastian Vettel's leading. It's not Bottas, it's Vettel. Just saw the flash of red come round that corner then. Don't forget, Kimi Raikkonen's already disqualified from this Grand Prix. So, it is the leader that's going through. But is he going to be able to catch us? He's on his final lap now.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Come on, Vettel. For fuck's sake, catch us. Just gonna pause it a second. I want to see what's going on in the content. Hey, Mustafa Shag. Hey, buddy. I hope you're all well. Rara, Speedy. Pfft, don't be ridiculous, Shag. I'm not Speedy. I'm like a fucking snail that somehow got roller skates on to just stay ahead in front of these guys. Hulkenberg already alongside me, which he hasn't been before. I'm gonna outbrake him nonetheless. Now, is Vettel going to be close enough for Hulkenberg to slow down and let him through? If so, I can just run it in lean for the final lap. Let him through. Let him through. Let him through. No.
This is your final lap.
Oh wow. Wow. Sebastian Vettel, guys, wins the final race of 2018. And for once, I don't remember the last time a Mercedes did not stand on the top step of that podium. Such has been the dominance of the Mercedes this season.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.0 seconds.
I think Ricciardo's pitted. And he's right in front of Perez. Now, the problem I've got is Vettel's on his victory lap. He's driving at full speed still. I've got Hulkenberg to deal with. Oh, we've gone wide.
There's only one.
Let's compromise our exit. Break it round here. There we go. That's what I wish you would have. Hulkenberg, don't even think about it. There we go. around the final two corners, guys, and for the first time in a long time, we finished the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in a terrific 7th place for Sauber, getting...
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Park Fermé.
Fuck you, Poz. Yeah, that's right. I didn't get lapped. Oh my word.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
Oh dear.
Anthony, what do you think made the difference
Win
here?
in the desert for Sebastian Vettel. Is this what we are going to see in Season 3? Well, once again, the Ferrari coming to the fore, challenging Mercedes.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world,
On the podium you have Vettel, Bottas and Verstappen. 3 different constructors on the podium. That's what I want to see.
Top step once more.
The highlights pods will be on Channel 4.
It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader.
But let's have a look now, guys. This is your classification for the final. Stay tuned because we're going to see whether we are moving teams. Alright, so do stay tuned. But the classifications: Vettel, Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Perez, myself. How the fuck we finished 7th after starting 5th, I don't know. Hulkenberg 8th, Sainz 9th, Grosjean 10th, Kvyat 11th, Palmer 12th, Massa 13th, Alonso 14th, Stroll 15th, Verline 16th, Van Dorn 17th, Kevin Magnussen 18th, Ocon DNF, unfortunately, and Raikkonen disqualified. Standings: Hamilton wins the championship on 124 points in front of Bottas. That's how dominant he's been. We move on 61 points. So we scored... Hang on, let me think. Let me do my maths. Yeah, we scored over double the points we got in Season 1. We scored 29 points in Season 1. Season 2, we end on 61 points in front of Hulkenberg, actually. That was... I actually forgot I was battling Hulkenberg for 9th and 10th in the championship. That was quite a good fight, actually, then. Constructors, however, Mercedes win on 191 points. You've got Ferrari, Red Bull, Force India, Williams, Renault, Sauber. We actually finished 10 points in front of Toro and 7 points behind Renault, so not too bad. We finished in front of Haas as well, which is good. Now, where are we going to be? Are we going to be getting a contract offer, or are we spending a 3rd season at Sauber? This is quite intense, guys, and like I say, anyone new, do hit that like button if you want to see more F1 content coming your way. If you, like I say, if you want to ride on board with me, again, hit that follow button. If you want to catch up with the season so far, subscribe to the YouTube page. And like I said, we've got a co-op career on the go as well. Oh, guys, that's a cutscene. That's Emma in the office. I think we're getting a contract offer. I want to have a look at the laptop first. Right, if from last time I checked, it was Haas who was the next weakest team.
I hope so.
If Haas are on there, that's who I'm going to.
If you're up for a new challenge, let me just grab the door. I had a call from another team a few weeks ago, and well, things have moved on.
Emma's invited me into her office. We hit things up in the bright lights of Singapore, so we've got a nice good relationship now, us two. Look at the way she looks at me, full of love. Oh my god. My mouth has literally just dropped to the floor. I don't want to go Williams. Williams is too much of a step up right now. It's between Renault and Toro Rosso. I can't remember which team was the weakest. FIFA saying Toro Rosso. Right, come on guys, vote. Alright, you've got, it's 22 minutes past, you've got till 25 minutes past to decide where I go. There's 10 people watching. 2 people have said Toro Rosso. Come on, I want another 8 votes. Come on guys. Oh, I wish I could invite you in, buddy. I really could. Well, I don't think I can. I don't think I can go to the dashboard without. Don't think I can invite you in on stream, can I? Because it means pressing the home button. 2 minutes, guys. Come on. 2 people said Toro Rosso. Ian said Williams. Wasbeckers. So alright. So sorry. No. Ian said Toro Rosso as well. So still FIFA Toro Rosso. Ian Toro Rosso. At the minute it's Toro Rosso, guys. You've got 2 minutes to make up your minds. Oh, I really don't know. Okay, sorry, Landon. Right, I'll call you Landon from now on. Right, Wasbeck, Williams, Positively Glad, Williams, Landon, Toro Rosso, FIFA, Toro Rosso. Oh, like I said, this is probably one of the biggest decisions of my career. I am shocked. I can tell you now, I am shocked to see the teams that are on there. I really am. Come on. Come on, Pos. I've sent you invites, buddy.
I never thought I'd be ever doing this, guys, but welcome into Raritron Stream. Positively glad I'm here. Right.
Welcome to the stream,
I'm going to
Pos.
put it to you. You're more than welcome, mate. Thank you so much for having me. This is the ultimate collaboration, bro. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it to you this way. I'd rather put it to you vocally. The comments are lit. No one expected that I can jump in. That's awesome. But this is like sitting here in a random FIFA 18 career mode with one view and having KSI jump in and spunking on your mic. Right, anyway. Right. Seriously now, put it to you this way. You go to Toro Rosso, it will make the viewing much more interesting. People will not be sure whether you're going to get podiums. You know, you're going to be getting points every race. You will.
Yeah.
You've been doing it with Sauber, bro. You've been smashing the fuck out of it. Non-PG for the final part of the stream, by the way. Much love. But if you go to Williams, I'm going to deal with the other one first. You stay with Sauber, you'll be in my boat. I've just done Melbourne, I got 4th. Should have got
I
3rd.
can tell you now,
You're going to be getting these random results.
I could tell everyone now I'm ruling out Sauber.
Fuck my last sentence. You go to Williams. The way you've driven that Sauber, you focus on aerodynamic and chassis, you will win Season 3's title. I'm telling you now, if you can do what you've done, put in 60 points with a Sauber. I mean, 60 points with a Sauber, dude. On the same difficulty this man's running in McLaren, with the same boat, we got the same stuff. You made a few more upgrades. You will nail it. Guys, in them comments, get your asses writing. Hashtag championship this season. Give it another 2 minutes.
So, I'll give it another 2 minutes. At the minute, it is 2-2 between Toro Rosso and Williams.
We're just waiting for that deciding vote. Great drive, by the way, bro.
I am waiting for a deciding vote. Someone has to make, someone who hasn't spoke up yet in this chat needs to decide or put a vote in for who I'm going to go to.
Mustafa Shag, we're former ESR brothers. We still love your ass. Drop a vote, baby. Anybody else in these comments, drop a vote. We need one more vote. Williams or Toro Rosso?
Landon says champion. Oh,
Oh, he's veering. He's veering. He's thinking.
he
of
wants
He's
it. He
thinking of
wants it, doesn't he? Come on.
Barra, right, I'm going to put you this way. This is going to swerve your brain. Landon's going to go crazy. Or as I called him earlier in the stream, Ian. That's why he's pissed off with you. I spent 2 hours calling him Ian.
What, a good friend Ian?
Basically. He's not called Ian.
I know he's not called
Landon. Yeah. No, but no. You know what I mean? Think of it. Q3 every time, fighting with Red Bulls every single race, not having to scratch and claw your way through qualifying. Or you can go Toro Rosso every single time you. I'm gonna piss you off here. Every single. You should invite me in. Every single time you hit Q2, you could be thinking, I'm better than one guy. Every single time you hit Q3, achievement. Every single time you get 7th place, you're the best. This is what you got to work with. It's your choice, bro.
Like I say, guys.
What an epic way to end this stream.
You have got till past. It is 1:28 a.m. here in the UK. Okay, 1:29 now. You've got 1 minute. Someone who hasn't commented yet, please, 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 make a decision. Now, Wazbek, have you already voted? Because if that's the case, you don't count. Yeah, sorry, Wazbek, you don't.
Me and him are
You went earlier. Yeah, you went earlier. You don't count.
Corey go on the stream, spawn, man. He's spawning you, mate.
You can.
Amazing.
You can
I'm not an angry mob at my door yet, by the way. That's amazing.
Well, like I
Carry
said,
on,
you can
go,
put
go, go.
you can put Williams as many times as you want, Wazbek, in many different fonts and formats and whatever.
He's done it. Yes.
I mean, I have got a soft
Ivy's
spot
not
for
watching.
Williams because
FIFA Norway
my
went Toro.
Yeah, he went Toro. I can understand the Toro because it is still part of a challenge. But like I said, I
Williams is
do
going to
have a
reassess
soft
your
spot.
whole way of this game.
I have a soft spot for Williams because my favourite driver of all time drove there, Damon Hill. You know, he won the championship in my first year of watching Formula 1.
I'm going to drop a bombshell. Hashtag RFX Jack. He's not boring. Fuck you. There you go. Merry Christmas. There's your decision. You got him laid out on the table, bro. This is it.
Look at FIFA.
This will now
Come on,
determine-
Toro Rosso, someone please.
Noise about to unsubscribe and fucking unfollow me if will you go Williams. Jesus Christ. You see, Rara, remember what I told you once upon a time? This Twitch shit is good. This is what you've now got.
Right.
This is awesome.
Right, okay.
Interaction, come on.
Seeming though it's 2-2, I have a 1p coin in front of me here.
Oh no, he's gonna do it. Oh, somebody wouldn't.
I have a 1p coin because no one has voted. I've got 12 people watching and only 4 people have voted.
Is the four? Let me just go up the chat. Bro. Really quick. I'm live. Give me a minute. Come on. Where the fuck is it? Right, Williams, me and Wasbeck. I know that,
You got...
Landon, hashtag Ian.
yeah.
When Toro,
As
Norway
did
went
FIFA.
Toro. Is there anybody else that we've missed?
No, that's it.
Come on. One more guy, come on. We're waiting for one more person, come on. Everyone come in. Pause this guest streaming here. I've interrupted my FIFA play, I've fucked it off for tonight. This is what we're doing. We need one more person.
Oh, this is
I'm on a 2-game win streak and I fucked it off, come on. Don't leave it to the penny.
Yeah,
Penny's going
go
to
on,
be
guys.
defunct in about a
Yeah,
year.
go on, guys. Don't leave it to the 1p coin, okay? Oh,
Toro Rosso,
Toro Rosso, it's been done.
you're a
That Clue Man,
slag!
welcome to
You
the
ruined
stream.
this championship!
Welcome to the stream.
No!
You, sir, get a follow. The decision has been made.
That Clue Man, you're clueless!
Dude.
Legend. Make sure you drop a follow, bro, if you haven't already. Superstar. Landon went fuck's sake. Why has Landon gone fuck's sake? Did he want Williams?
I think he wanted Williams in the end.
But that's 3-2, isn't it?
Toro Rosso.
Oh, you. Oh. Rara. Landon went Williams.
He said Toro Rosso earlier, though.
He's not made a, has he made a comment of Williams?
He said
Did
go
he
with
co-
your
did he-
heart.
No, he didn't. No, he's made another comment. Bro, you made a mistake.
Oh, well.
Hashtag
Right.
championship this season. Okay.
So
Legend.
guys,
Over to Rara.
this is the race positions that I had in season 2. 15th in Australia, 8th in China, 15th in Bahrain, 13th in Russia, 10th in Spain, DNF'd in Monaco, 3rd in Canada, which proved very decisive, DNF in Azerbaijan, 7th in Austria, 10th at the British Grand Prix, 11th in Hungary, DNF in Belgium, 7th in Italy, 9th in Singapore, 15th in Malaysia, 8th in Japan, 4th in USA, 13th in Mexico, 8th in Brazil, and 7th in Abu Dhabi. That has been our results for Season 2. We move on to Season 3, where we start from absolute zero. Well, considering I'm racing on 100 difficulty, Clue Man, it was really difficult. It was absolutely difficult, and you're going to see, hopefully, a nice little introduction as we join our new teams. Well, Toro Rosso. We've got a car that is underpowered. I'm not going to deny it. It's probably slower in a straight line than the Sauber, but aerodynamically, it is going to be a god compared to what the Sauber was. I want to see an introduction to my new team.
Landon didn't say Williams. He didn't write the word. If he'd have wrote the word, you would have been at Williams. That's how close it gets, people. That's the sort of shit you see with this channel, by the way. Like I said, you think you got drama with me? You just have rage with me driving into the back of cars.
I get you guys involved, and if you don't, then a penny decides my fate. And you guys didn't want that. You guys wanted me.
We don't like pennies.
You guys wanted to make a decision for me. You didn't want it to be left in the hands of a 1p coin that was made in, when was it made? It was made in 1999.
You couldn't even read it.
But there we go, guys. That ends tonight's stream. This is where we are. Toro Rosso for Season 3. Thank you so much for joining in. If you're new to the stream, please hit that follow button if you want to see more content.
Follow.
Go to the YouTube page so you can see just how the first 2 seasons at Sauber have gone. But until we meet again, guys, in Australia, in our new team, take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Raratron89. I'm Positively Glad signing out. Take care, guys.
Much love. All the best.